Ladies and gentlemen, hello, good evening, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I am at the Champion's Grave Tender bonfire after defeating the Champion's Grave Tender and his stupid pet wolf. So, the things that we got at the end of that fight, it only took me like 2 or 3 more tries, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, that fight was interesting. I did also get summoned once for Jolly Cooperation, so I'll stick that video somewhere in here as well. I only got summoned once though, I waited for a very long time. Anyway, burn at the Firelink Shrine to unlock the undead matches. This is the Champion's Bones. The charred but warm bones of a champion. Burn at the Firelink Shrine to participate in undead matches. Long ago, an undead declared a fight to celebrate their undeath, and to preserve what remained of their souls. So it was that the undead matches were born. The merit of an undead is measured in deaths. Could there be a greater gift for such a creature than a fight that has no end? So yeah, I honestly completely forgot that there was a PvP arena introduced in this DLC. I completely forgot about that. Like, just did not even cross my mind until I looked at this item. And yeah, there's a PvP arena where you can just go and fight people. Kind of like what they did with the Blue Sentinels, I think, in Dark Souls 2. At least in the DLC. I'm trying to remember if they added something like that in Dark Souls 1 with Artorias of the Abyss. There maybe? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Anyway, oh yeah, the other thing we got was the weapon. Valorheart, weapon once wielded by the champion of the undead match. A special paired set consisting of a broadsword and a lion shield. The champion fought on without rest until he lost his mind. In the end, only his page and a lone wolf stayed at his side. Skill Lion Stance. While in stance, use a normal attack to thrust forward with a shield up, and a strong attack to execute a bash with the Lion's Roar. So, if I equip the thing, I'll just equip it here. It's his sword and shield that he had. So we have some really cool looking attacks. That's not particularly cool looking. That thrust is kind of cool. That upslash is vicious looking. We have a running, jumping, down slash, but if you try to equip with, like, hold with both hands, you have a shield now. The shield is not super amazing, but if you have the shield, this is like your normal shield button. If you hit your parry / weapon skill button, you go into the stance. And we saw the guy go into the stance a couple of times, now it makes sense. So this is stance with your weapon, just, you know, weapon skill. Lots of them have it, katanas and so forth. So we have one of those. We have the slashy attack. And if you do a strong attack with your shield up like this, it's the Lion Roar Shield Bash. Oh, I love that attack. It's so cool looking. Yeah, we're never going to use that. But it was cool nonetheless. Okay, next thing on the list, we're going to go back to Firelink, and I'm going to level up. Sadly, I only have enough to level up once, but that's still a lot of souls.
Welcome. Very well then.
I don't know what I want. I kind of want more faith. That's only 1 more point of damage on my weapon. And a tiny bit of spell buff on my chime. Honestly, more dexterity would be okay. Attunement, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the amount of attunement that I have right now. The amount of FP, the number of spell slots. I kind of think we're okay there. 2 points and we'd be at like 250 FP, which would be an interesting even number. Or 251, we'd be very close. I don't know, more endurance would also be very good. I think I'm gonna go dex. The closer I get to 40 dexterity, the happier I'll be. With that. Okay. Anything else I want to do while we're here? No, maybe. I did this in the video. Sacred Oath, by the way, really interesting spell. I have not been using it, but we got it from the Warriors of the Sun Covenant. Yeah, we'll burn the Champion's Bones. We'll just get that going here. I'm not going to do an undead match, but we have it. We have the option. So I did this in the video. I don't know if there's going to be a... I don't know if I recorded myself doing this, but Tears of Denial. This is the, if you die, you don't actually die. Like, you can survive a single hit. And the best thing is it's semi-permanent, so you cast it and it kind of just doesn't go away. So you can remove the spell once you've cast it and you still have the effect. I used this in all of my offline attempts against the Grave Tender and his wolf. Yeah, we'll go back to the chapel. We'll go check underneath the chapel. If there's nothing under the chapel, like if we don't find anything, then we'll slowly backtrack. Nothing under the chapel, we'll go back to the Corvian village and check around there. Check around specifically like the library and stuff. And the hill. And then we'll go back to the town and then, you know, we'll just slowly work our way backwards. But there's that thumping sound. There's still something here, I feel. Also, Sacred Oath, maybe not super useful while we're here. It does also... Sacred Oath and Tears of Denial both eat up 2 slots. I think that's worth pointing out. I think I'll go back to the Way of White Corona and Homeward, because those are a pretty good combo of spells. The Way of White Corona was very helpful when I was fighting things down below here, which reminds me we want the torch. Make it nice and bright. Oh, look at that, a YouTube video that's actually going to turn out because of all the brightness. Okay, so we're on the other side, quote unquote. This is the other side from where I originally descended. Right? Yeah, because originally we went... Oh gosh, you were just flying across the gap. I'm glad they take extra damage when you hit them while they're flying. Yeah, I see you up there, you little turd. Oh, I hear him buzzing. Ew. Where was our way down? Was it on the other side? It might have been. Ah, where did you come from? Did you fly up here? I'm very proud of you if you did. I mean, proud is maybe not the right word. Impressed? Surprised? Pity clapping, maybe? Maybe that's the right sentiment that I'm going for here? That's probably the closest, at least. I think I'm just going to deal with everybody that we can see right around here. Yeah, that's our original entrance. Deal with everybody that we can see just so that nobody ambushes me. Seems like a good, nice, safe bet. Here is our way down. There's the one up on the ceiling here. He is no longer up on the ceiling. I wonder if any of the ones that I knocked down are going to be aggressive when I come down here. I'm not like super duper convinced that there's something down here, but I am fully aware of the fact that we did not completely explore this area. So, I don't know, I'm not really expecting to encounter anything down here. Gosh, my favorite thing about Way of White Corona is just it is so cheap to cast as a spell. It is so cheap. I can cast it so many times. And And if I can actually get the positioning correct, it does a hefty chunk of damage, which is so cool. Alright, I heard you buzzing over here. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh, you little jerks. I hate you. Now, let's get some bountiful light going on here. We're gonna go left from our way down because we didn't go this way before. Hear you buzzing! Oh gosh. Okay, good. You're one of the ones I knocked down earlier because you only had half health just now. Somebody's puking over there, which means somebody is aggro to me. I think that was it. Oh, there we go. Got the spacing correct for once. It's so exciting when that happens. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Oh, just a bit too far. Isn't that great? Oh, I love it. It's so great. Okay, piles of corpses. Not seeing anything interesting, not yet, at least. I feel like if I could use the Followers of Farron torch, this would be a great place to use it, because of all these dumb little flies. I do really enjoy knocking them out over the air. It's very satisfying. Oh gosh, didn't mean to do that with the camera. Thanks, game. I do like that their eyes glow super dark red when they're vomiting, because it makes it a bit easier to tell when they're being super aggressive. That's right, you guys are jerks. I remember that now. Oh gosh, camera. Okay, there we go. That's what I get for trying to use lock-on so much. That's what I get for using spells that require me to lock on so much. There we go. Oh, just barely didn't get you. Ah, ha, 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 I love it. It's so immensely satisfying. Hello, what is that? You have like a lever, a switch or something there by you. Okay, glad I decided to come down here after all. One more of you. Two more of you. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Got him on the return path. Okay, what the hell do you do? Something up above, presumably? Because that's where the chains go? Yes, we get a cutscene. Huh. What is this gonna do? Take us to the roof? Or the backyard? Where that thumping is?
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Okay. Apparently we're going to the painted tombs of Carthus. The painted catacombs of Carthus, I think would be maybe more accurate. Is there anything else down here? I didn't see anything else. I'm going to assume that that's it. I'm satisfied with that. There are no other items or anything that I'm seeing. It looks like we killed all the enemies. We can just... Oops. Buttons. There we go. We can just go back. I have the power to do that. I may as well make use of it. Let's get rid of the torch. I'm generally pretty satisfied with everything else we have. Okay, we did... Oh, look at that, we got summon signs. Yeah, that... Okay, that's gonna be a boss down there. That makes sense. Are you... How are you doing? What's your deal? Can we talk to you? Do you have something new to say, now that I've moved the statue/altar situation?
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
So that's a no.
Leave us.
That's a big fat no. This phantom will be summoned later at a separate location. Summon Slave Knight Gale. So you're an NPC, the Slave Knight. Oh, that might be the guy that brought us in here. Boom. Shakalaka? No, no thank you. That's interesting. Before I summon Slave Knight Gale... No, none of the other NPCs probably have anything new to say or interesting to say. We will summon Slave Knight Gale later at a separate location, whatever the hell that means. That's weird. I've never seen that before. I'm very excited. Tune spell. Let's go with Tears of Denial. Just because I realized that went away. I think it maybe goes away like if you travel or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And I'll stick with Sacred Oath. I like it. It's really good if I'm summoning folks for Jolly Cooperation because Sacred Oath buffs me and other people near me. Yes, I will summon you again. It buffs folks nearby and it gives us extra...
Flickering once again. Not enough blood yet shed. My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Frida. What stops Nightingales? Please, my flail, right away.
Huh. I don't think I want to bring you your flail. I'm really nervous going into this. This seems kind of like a big deal. Yeah, we can summon folks. I want to give it a shot on my own first, and then we'll maybe summon some other people. Sacred Oath boosts attack and defense, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, boosts attack power and damage absorption for self and vicinity. So, really good for Jolly Cooperation. Who/what the hell are you? Visions of Bleeding. By the way, time for fire. Time for fire. Time for fire indeed. Everything around here seems to be time for fire. I learned that the frozen tree ladies really don't react well if you have an actual fire weapon. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. Pyromancy's not that big of a deal. actual fire weapons, kind of a big deal. Who? What the hell are you? You're sitting in a giant chair. You're all bent over. Your proportions are weird. You're like staked to the ground, maybe? I guess we're talking. Oh gosh, I don't like this at all. I don't feel good about this.
Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
So she's the boss? What the hell? Very sad music. This is very reminiscent of the painted world of Ariamis in Dark Souls 1. Okay. Didn't really get a chance for my sacred oath. Oh, good. You turn invisible. This is very, very, very reminiscent of the Priscilla fight. Oh gosh, I'm fighting Priscilla again. Priscilla Mark II. Do you bleed? Yes, yes you do. Oh ho ho ho. Hey! I hit you right as you went invisible. And it made you unvisible. Slave Knight Gale hasn't shown up yet. Which is maybe a bit of a concern. Oh gosh! We're gonna have to fight the father in the next phase, after we finish this fight. You're invisible, I don't like this at all. Please don't be invisible anymore! Gosh! Oh no. Holy cow. That was awesome. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, there goes my tears of denial.
Return from whence thou camest.
And there goes my life.
For that is thy place of belonging.
They really don't want me to light the flame. They don't want fire. No fire for Ariandel. Huh. So she's actually gone now, because that's the boss. Slave Knight Gale. I'm actually really curious to know... there's two things I'm really curious about now. We'll go check out the first of them here. I'm not going to say what they are. You'll see quickly enough. Maybe the Corvian bird NPC who was in the settlement, but he seems to be the least important. Okay, you're gone. This is what I wanted to... Okay. So this may very well answer both of my questions. They might be the same thing. She said she was going to paint again. She said she was going to paint. we saw the easel, the canvas, the paints. So I wonder if I triggered her to move over here and paint. Those are the things I wanted to check out. I didn't actually put together that she said she wanted to paint until just now. But yeah, that's an interesting thought. So Sister Frida and Elfrida? Yeah, is this Elfrida? What are you doing? What's going on? You're painting. Sitting on the ladder, you're painting. This is very cool, actually. But I would like to talk to you.
Thou art Ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home. That's why I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture of a one day. That's why.
So I wonder if she is doing the same sort of painting as Ariandel and Ariamis. Painting a new world? That's interesting. So are they trying to stop her, or is she painting because they're trying to keep their world dark and away from flame? I'm very confused, but fascinated by whatever's going on here. So yeah, Gale must show up like if we fight the father or something after the sister. Because I'm very confused about why he wouldn't show up here for this fight. Of course, now that I want to actually summon someone, they're all gone. There we go. Priscilla! Hey, look at that! You got the scythe! Oh, this is going to be great. Please summon. Please work. I've been having so much trouble summoning folks. I also forgot to use Tears of Denial. Hey! You're summoned! Oh, hooray! Okay, let's go do a boss fight. She can have a sacred oath. I'm assuming she can come, yeah, participate in this first part of the fight. Oh, this is so much easier and so much better. Alright. Phase 2, here we go. We knew there had to be a second phase, right? That was a bit too easy. And the weird phantom-y thing was throwing me off as well. Oh no, she's still alive. Oh no, we have to fight her again? Hopefully just her and not also the father. So does this make her an heir to fire? Or him, perhaps? Hey, Gale's been summoned. Oh yeah, Ariandel and Frida. So we have to fight them both. And they share a health bar. This is interesting. Done? No, he's still going. He's still got that chair strapped to him. Oh, we got a slab. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? We have to do a third phase? This is insane. Oh, Gale just tanking all the hits for us. Oh, Gale done. Please let this be the end. I will praise the sun. Priscilla, thank you. Thank you so much. Holy moly, that was an interesting fight. I like that the two just shared a health bar. What are you? Like a weird snake creature? I don't know, I'm weirded out by this. Oh, and then we're done. Okay. Hello, it's me from the future. There's an awkward cut in the video here. We will find out where the bonfire goes next time. But for now, I wanted to come back and talk to this guy, and I forgot about him for a very long time. But then I remembered, and so here you go. Enjoy, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.
Oh, my, thank you. I can hear the crackling from here. The sound of my home, the painting of Ariandel, burning away. When the world rots, we set it afire for the sake of the next world. It's the one thing we do right, unlike those fools on the outside.